Hi, Rochelle. We've had some interesting news this week on SUVs in the luxury car market. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Rolls-Royce announced this past week that they're going to produce a SUV vehicle, that they're going to look at a design probably by the end of 2016 and bringing it out. And they're following along from Bentley and Jaguar, who have also announced that they're going to come out with a sport utility or a 4x4 vehicle. Those ones will actually be out, or expected to be out for sale by 2016, which isn't really surprising because Rolls-Royce is owned actually by BMW, who's had a lot of success with their SUV range.
Okay, but why now? I mean, four-wheel drive vehicles are not exactly new in the luxury space. Well, why now?
The demand has just been taking off, both around the world and specifically in Europe. So past year, we've seen about 2.7 million SUVs demand for them in all of Europe, and that's forecast to go up to about 4 million by the end of the decade. So there's big demand for them. They're high-margin vehicles, so these companies quite enjoy charging the extra margin and the extra price. The margin is there because in some cases they can for the more mid-range ones, they can take their common platforms and save some costs by repurposing those.
Rolls-Royce won't have too many mid-range vehicles.
No, I don't think a common platform there.
But okay, so margins are better, there's good demand, but I believe there are some hidden costs here. These are big vehicles, so.
Yeah, they are, and the big concern for some of the European manufacturers is really around their product mix. So the Europeans have carbon targets that are coming into play at the end of this year in 2015 and at 2020 even more stringent targets, where basically they have to manage how much carbon their entire range produces on an average basis. Right. So what they're going to have to do is, if they're selling these higher margin SUVs or 4x4s, they also emit more carbon. So they're going to have to look at other ways that they can juggle their product mix. So maybe looking at trying to sell some of the cheaper, smaller cars, or trying to change
Rolls-Royce does not have.
Yeah, Rolls-Royce, I mean, the trend is really, Rolls-Royce is a big announcement, but the trend is really across the range, and more of the mid-market ones are going to have, are the bigger numbers in there. Rolls-Royce isn't going to be shifting them in hundreds of thousands.
Okay, really interesting. We look forward to the Aston Martin range of SUVs. Thanks a lot, Rochelle.